208 of 250 laps led by this man right here. I'd say that was a pretty sweet day in Iowa.
Yeah, I'm glad I wore this cool shirt. It was pretty nice and easy in there, actually, to be honest with you. Felt cool today, and this car was good. I was surprised at how hard these guys were pushing on these restarts. You know, this was a long game day, and I think O'Ward definitely looked like he was the toughest competitor today to beat. But I'm really proud of our team. Obviously, Hitachi and Team Chevy showing up here with a really good piece. And, you know, I was disappointed after qualifying. I just hate losing. And, you know, I felt like we had enough to get the job done, and we didn't. And motivated me. I knew we had a car here today to win this race, and in front of this great crowd. Unbelievable job by Hyvee. You know, they're throwing concerts all weekend. They're doing everything they can amenity-wise for people here. So this has been a great event, and it's one of my favorite tracks. So to be able to win here again, it's always very special.
Joseph, you told me before this race, we are in the game for the championship, all right? You gained some points today. You're looking strong. How do you feel about it now?
Yeah, I feel good. I mean, we've been in the game. It's just, you know, not where we want to be in the game. I think, you know, if we were ahead by a good bit, that'd be a lot better position to be in at this point of the year. But, you know, we're in the fight. We're relatively there. We just got to figure out how to have, you know, more consistency. It's either winning or it's going sideways on our weekend. So I know we can do better than this. And it's not that we haven't been doing good. I just know consistently we can do better than what we've been doing. But we'll get there. I always have faith every weekend I show up with Team Penske.
Fourth win for Joseph Newgarden at the Iowa Speedway.
And it impacts the championship. It's essentially a double points weekend.
Dave Burns, who you have?
That would be second place Pato O'Ward, who told me before the day started, for me in the championship, it's got to be win or bust. That looked like you were almost headed toward win. How do you feel about the day?
Yeah, man, I was pushing Joseph there in the end. We didn't quite have it, but I have to say the car was really good. We didn't really start off as strong, but we kept making the car better and better every single stint. And there in the end, I just think we took a little bit out of them, getting by Will and getting by Alex, and getting by the lappers to try and catch the number two. So, yeah, we'll see what we can make back for tomorrow. But yeah, the car was really good, and a P2 is really good for where we are in the championship and for our weekend. And tomorrow we start, I think, 8th. But yeah, that won't be an issue. It's all about having a good race car here. And yeah, I got to thank Arrow, fellow Mission, Team Chevy. Yeah, it's good to be here. I'm excited for tomorrow.
And with the overnight, will you have a way to make it better, including maybe the restart gear?
Yeah, I mean, I knew they were playing games there in the restart, but then I found a way to do it without losing any ground. But yeah, on the first one, we lost a little bit of ground. I think Marcus got us, but yeah, we'll be better tomorrow.
We'll see what they come back with tomorrow, Dylan.
And Rena's
place for willpower on a day where you led 23 laps. You have something that you can think of that you can work harder on your teammate for tomorrow.
Yeah, we were definitely strong there before it went yellow. Then on that next restart, I pushed so hard to keep guys behind. I really had a couple of big yaw moments. And then the rear just never recovered. I ended up like maxed out on my tools, so that was just a matter of pushing. I mean, it was either lose positions or really push in the dirty air of Joseph. But I was really stoked to finish third, like to hang on like that. Man, the tires were so gone at the end. It's crazy. It's kind of fun. Like you're sliding these things a lot. But yeah, it's good effort for the Chevy Verizon 5G car. I mean, another top 3. You don't look back on those as bad days. So good day.
Fun in a podium sort of way, Kevin.
But it was hard, right? You had to somehow just make this thing last. How'd you do it?
Yeah, we had to take the tires super far, and yeah, it was tough. I was trying to save tires, you know, doing the high line, driving the high line will save tires, but I just couldn't. Really, when I did that, I got super loose, and so I just, you know, made sure the tires didn't scrap that much, and yeah, then. And in the end, I capitalized of, you know, other guys pushing hard and the tires really going off, so I could pass Alex, who was really on edge there. And it got very close with Will, but I could have probably pushed a little bit harder that last lap, but, you know, do I want to be in the wall, or is 4th good for Saturday? We got another race tomorrow.
That's right, 50 more laps tomorrow and a smart drive for Rinus VeeKay. He's 4th today, Dave.
Nate Ryan is down on pit road with Jimmie Johnson, who thrilled us today. Spun early. You raced in the lead. You raced with Rinus VK really hard. Just tell us about what I'm sure was an eventful day finishing 11th.
Yeah, it was. I mean, the spin in a cup car, you can always hang your left front tire on the paint. You might remember at Richmond, we just sit there and chase the paint, and it works. It doesn't work in an IndyCar. I just figured that out in that opening run. And then in general, I mean, at the first half of the race, I had some lines working. Nobody else was really working yet. And then the spotters are awfully good here and queued up every driver I was catching, how to defend and block. And before I knew it, the lines that I had working were kind of run off. And then I tried to find some new stuff. And that last run, we just went so far, I burned the right rear tire off the car. But still a very strong performance. Super happy for everybody here at Chip Ganassi Racing. Thankful to support from Carvana, the American Legion, everybody on this program. It was really a lot of fun today to be up there racing.
You didn't lose any of your aggression after that lap 16 spin. That battle with VK was amazing. Like, how do you keep your foot in it after losing it early?
Yeah, I just think instinctively I tried to run the painted line like I would in a cup car, and as soon as I touched it, I was like, oh, you idiot. Why'd you do that? And thankfully I kept it out of the wall, was able to bump start it once I got going on the front stretch and pointed in the right direction. But that was just a lot of fun. Had the outside lane working, on a lot of those restarts, making up spots, racing hard with the regulars up front. That was a lot of fun.
All right, he put on a show today, that's Jimmie Johnson.